back to a Sunday Madesh. I'm tired. And also, good morning. I thought we could do a collective reading quick and just an energy check-in with the Light Seers Tarot. Also, subliminal messaging. Not so subliminal. Alright. I just put my eye goop on, my medicine for my eyeballs, so if that's grossing you out, bye. See ya. Other than that, it's like 7:23. We've got kids' college today. Alright. Collectively, the energy is like all over the fucking place. So, if you're feeling like you're all over the place, try to stay as grounded as possible in your own reality while not being apathetic to the reality of others. It's a hard balancing act, but it is very important. As humanity, we are here to witness and support each other and the planet. So try not to turn a blind eye to injustice if you are able. Knowledge is power, so at least educate yourselves. Share information if you see it. Step in when you can. Document if you are seeing something on the ground happening. Documentation is a great way to resist colonial empires. That's why Israel has killed so many press in Gaza, because it's very powerful to, this is interesting, to share information. Okay, thank you for that. Moving on, let us get to here. We've got Seven of Cups, which speaks to, choices. Quite frankly, look at, he is choosing which cup, right? Followed by the Five of Pentacles, which is being locked out or left in the cold. So perhaps we made an incorrect choice. There aren't any incorrect choices, but maybe you made a choice and you were expecting a different outcome, and it did not play out like that. It's okay, that's what life is about, right? So we learn lessons then. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, King of Cups. Wow. Wow. Okay, so whatever this choice was that didn't work out the way you had anticipated it to, there was a judgment call, whether it was you or the universe. There was some sort of tower moment, more than likely. Tower moment just speaks to a quick change, right? So like a quick change. So whatever judgment call was made, right? That's so loud. Okay. Whatever judgment call was made, maybe you haven't done it yet, but you are walking away from whatever it was that did not play out the way that you had anticipated. And right now you are focused solely on creating your center. With the Ace of Cups, kind of calling back all of your energy. This was probably something that did take a lot of energy away from you, whether, I mean, it could have been anything. It could have been a job prospect, it could have been a relationship, it could have been, a purchase, could have been anything. You made a choice. It wasn't the choice that you wanted in the end. So judgment was called. You walked away from whatever it was. And now you're focused on recentering yourself with Seven of Wands and King of Cups. Making sure that you stay balanced in your own emotions. Making sure that whatever emotions arose from this decision and outcome don't take over, right? So you're creating this, these are very similar energies. You're creating this center, you're creating this safe space. You're cultivating a space of home within yourself, regardless of what's going on outside of you. And if you haven't done that, then this is your sign to do so. I know my hair is wonky. 7. It's not even 7:30. Shut up. Alright. It's really loud. I just got the Mumford and Sons CD. If you don't know, I'm taking everything from the internet and putting it in CD, DVD form again. Because I have ADD and I really need sound. I can't live without it, so. Okay. Page of Cups. So this speaks to, like, making a choice. Again, the cups are your emotional fulfillment and stability. So we're starting with 7 of Cups. We made a choice that we thought was going to be emotionally fulfilling. You thought that it was going to bring us balance, but it did not. In fact, it left us out in the cold. It left us feeling isolated. It left us feeling helpless, maybe even like getting into a victim mentality because of she's like distraught, right? Feeling left out, but there's the key right there. Literally 4 feet away from her if she would just look up. So don't let yourself fall back into a victim mode or back into behaviors or cycles that you've already graduated, right? So with this Page of Cups energy coming out after the King of Cups, sometimes we can, when we have to make more decisions, there's this little pig, I don't know if you can see it. You know the saying, when pigs fly, it feels like, ugh, it's never gonna work out. So maybe what I'm feeling from this is like maybe whatever choice you made or whatever decision you thought was gonna work out, and I look disgusting. Disgusting. I look cute. Anyway, maybe whatever it was that you thought, now that you've reached this King of Cups place, or that's what you're really going for, a Page of Cups is 2 steps backwards. So whatever it is, maybe you're feeling like maybe you're not feeling like you trust yourself to make those decisions again, or maybe there's just something about feeling stuck, right? Like, it's a very interesting picture. I'm not even really sure. There's this little heart right here. I've never noticed that. Like a person doing like this. So let's go ahead and get a couple more cards. We need at least 2 more for this spread. But I don't want you to feel like you can't trust yourself. And that's kind of what that's giving. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe there's fear arising because you already made one wrong decision and you're like, ugh, I just don't want to do it again. But life is about taking chances. It's about making decisions. And that's the thing, is like when one thing doesn't work out, it's because something else is supposed to. Okay? So allow yourself to get there. Oh wow, interesting. Yeah. There's some mental anguish happening. So we've got 9 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. These are like 2 extremes. This is like despair, loudness in our mental, right? And this is like wish fulfillment. All you can do on your own before another comes in, right? Because the 10 of Cups is 2 people like creating a wish fulfillment, like divine union energy. So you're in this space of going back and forth, like teeter-tottering, and so that can really make you like imbalanced, right? So there's this need for balance between these 2 extremes, right? Whatever brought you this despair, whatever left you feeling like this, shoot for what's going to make you feel like this, what's going to give you this happiness, right? What's going to make you feel fulfilled. And only you know what that is. It doesn't need to be another person, right? But what it is right now is you being able to trust yourself again to make decisions for your life. Centering in your own emotions. What is it that you want? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm going to start with the 2 of Swords. Again, this is just that continued energy of like teetering between 2 choices, afraid to make another one because you made a mistake already. Okay. 2 of Swords is very guarded energy about making decisions. But it's leading you, without making these decisions, it's leading you to this Four of Cups. You're bored. You're like, this isn't fulfilling. I mean, I've got to do something to get out of this cycle, right? And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is putting your head down, working on what it is that you want for your life, what you want to see, what you want to create, what you want to feel, right? Eight of Pentacles is all about work. And there's an entire moon cycle here. So, give yourself some time, right? A moon cycle is a month. We do have a full moon when I'm recording this tomorrow, July 10th, 2025. This is whatever. But what this work is going to do is it's going to put you into this Emperor energy. The Emperor is the graduation of all of the suits in the masculine energy. The masculine energy is the doing energy. We only have one king here, which is the King of Cups, your emotional stability, your emotional maturity, your emotional fulfillment. But the Emperor is the embodiment and graduation of all suits. So your mental, spiritual, financial, or material, and spiritual, emotional. I don't remember what I said. I'm hearing my child, so I'm going to have to go soon. But the Emperor is the energy that you're like longing for, right? Which is very, very different energy. The Emperor is going to magnetize things to him versus having to be in this Seven of Cups energy to choose what's there, right? Instead, you're going to magnetize things to you. You're going to work hard for this, which leads you to this Ten of Cups, which we already spoke to when I looked at the Nine of Cups. So this is full wish fulfillment. This is a love offer or a love commitment. I don't know why. I don't need another word. This is love. This is family. This is building a solid foundation, which is the Four of Wands technically, but the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups both speak to a solid, happy home foundation, happy life, happy wish fulfillment, right? Ten of Cups. So you have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So it's just about getting out of this space of despair, right? We have a few of those. Just as a reminder, everyone feels like this, right? Everyone goes through these times of despair, and then it turns into boredom, and then it turns into like imagining how things could be, and then it turns into really stabilizing that into reality, really forming this bubble around you that you're like unfuckwithable, right? Really working hard, walking away from what no longer serves you, even if it is a loss, a little bit of a loss, you're still walking away. But like these pentacles look like they're following him, so like regardless of what you're gonna choose to do, it's going to be fulfilling. Keep your heart centered in whatever it is that you're going for, whatever it is that you're seeking, and it will bring you to this balance, right? This is beautiful. Ooh, we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. So don't be afraid to use some magic. Don't be afraid to call judgment on situations that you know you are more worthy than, right? So like things that don't make you feel good, things that piss you off, things that annoy you, call judgment on that. Don't keep yourself in that space of allowing it and accepting it when you know you deserve better. All right? I gotta let you go and be a mom. Have a good one.